Quite an exciting year, but nothing really is more exciting than an opportunity to introduce my mentor to you today. Our former Mayor, Beverly O'Neill, and now bringing up the reins in the back with our Mayor, Bob Foster. We are the best example of a 21st century urban renewal city. And so, yes. Today it's my honor to introduce to all of you, but most of you I think really know her, as we already heard in the raising of the hands, our keynote speaker, the United States Senator Dianne Feinstein.
This is really a special city, and I said to Guillermo and Peter as we drove around this morning, I said, you know, I remember 15 years ago, and I was looking at one quadrant of the city, there was only one building there, and now, and they are distinctive buildings. They're not everyday buildings. You can be very proud. And this chamber, I think, can be very proud of its ability to advocate for Los Angeles. My suspicion is that your days are going to be good in the future because you have done the right things to plan and develop and renew this city. So that's very, very special. 40% of all of the container traffic in and out of this nation, including both coasts, comes in through the LA Long Beach ports. That is huge. It presents a whole set of problems. It presents a whole set of positive economic denominators, because obviously growth in the port is growth for the economy of both cities. It presents problems for homeland security. It can present problems of corruption. Ports are often difficult things to run. And the ships and the trucks present also problems of environmental degradation. There is more asthma, there are more hospital visits, there's more cancer, there are more complaints from citizens of trucks parking in front of houses, there are safety violations, and it goes on and on. I want to commend this mayor and the mayor of Los Angeles both for taking steps to make this port green. This is difficult to do, it is important to do, and it is most likely one of the solidest things either one of them will do during their administration. So my congratulations to you. Gang violence is the #1 criminal problem in the United States. As Chief Bratton of LA said, there never was a time when he was commissioner of New York City that the mafia killed 300 people a year. And yet in the last 25 years, 10,000 people have died from gang violence. We have 171,000 gang members in California. We have 3,700 street gangs. And this is happening all throughout the rest of our country. Nationally, there are more than 800,000 gang members in 30,000 gangs. They impact 2,500 communities. I'm sorry to say this, gangs, Bloods and Crips started in Los Angeles. Bloods and Crips are in 121 American cities today. And I'd like, as you go out, if you would pick up this pamphlet, which tells you a little bit about what I have been trying for 10 years to do about it. It's called the Gang Abatement and Prevention Act. This will be the largest federal helping hand to deal with gang violence in the history of the United States. It very much needs your help with this bill. It is endorsed by attorneys general. It is endorsed by district attorneys. It is endorsed by the chiefs of police. It is endorsed by rank and file police organizations. And essentially what it does is split revenues. Half of the revenues would go to intervention, prevention, education programs to keep kids out of gangs. The other half would go to law enforcement, would go to witness protection programs, and strengthens some of the crimes. For example, a gang which qualifies under the bill it would be a federal crime to recruit a juvenile into one of these gangs.